Shalom, believers. Shalom, Israel. It's your brother, JD Nija. Back with the message of edification, exhortation, world events, prophecy, biblical truth, word of truth with JD Nija. Bagels with JD Nija. Bagels with JD Nija. So I was asking myself, Salakia, I was asking myself, why all of a sudden the name of the Ukrainian capital went from Kiev, Kiev. We've always said it that way, Kiev. Why did it go from Kiev to Kyiv? Has anyone asked themselves that question? These are questions that will give you answers to the strangeness of what's going on in the world and what has always gone on in this world. So when you think of the word Jesus, it's the same thing. Why did it go from Joshua to Jesus? Well, that's because in English, that's the English equivalent. And if you look up the word Jesus, it actually means war pig or something crazy like that. J-E-S-U-S, J-E space S-U-S, war pig. Something like that. It's some sick shit. That's why we don't like to use that word. Because it's like, how did Joshua become a war pig? Yeshua. But anyway, it's the same theme that we have here with Kiev and Kiev. K-I-E-V to K-Y-I-V. The reason they're doing that is so that the English media will promote the English spelling of the word instead of the Russian spelling of the word, because that's how they do their propaganda. And that's how they did the propaganda with Jesus. You change the name to fuck up the innocent. It's Kiev, K-I-E-V. It's always been a Russian territory, and now it's a Russian territory again. It's Russian people living on Russian land. It's a bunch of Japhites mixed with Edomites. In other words, a bunch of Caucasians and Eastern Europeans, Japhites and Edomites. They're not British. They're not American. Why would you call just call it what it is? Kiev. K-I-E-V. Kiev. It's a Russian place with a Russian name. And that's what is sick about this, the way this world is. Everyone puts their name, their language. They call this America. You know, it was named after Americano Vespucci. It wasn't called America before that. It was called Paradise before these assholes came here. People just don't get the thrust of reality. The only person that can change the name of something is the Lord. He names it. I was wondering where they were coming up with this. I'm like, is that the same place? Kyiv? Sounds like someone's on their deathbed. They have the Kyiv. What happened? They got fucked to death with KY. Now they have to have an IV. It's Kiev. Kiev. JD Nige, I'm out.